Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Pastor Study. We are finishing up Proverbs this week, and we're into Proverbs chapter 31. And here is the writing of the kings of Lemuel, and he writes this beginning part as if it's his mother writing to him, and he says, these are things my mother taught me. These are things that she expressed to me, and she's writing as he is a king. And yet I think these very much apply to us. You know, I grew up around a phrase that said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. What's good for one is good for all. And if it's good enough for a king, it's good enough for you and me to put into practice. She says, my son, she says, don't give your strength to women. Don't go running around with women. Don't go and have multiple girlfriends. Don't try to have a wife and a girlfriend on the side. These things are taking your strength. They'll destroy you. He says, this doesn't belong if you're going to be a king. This doesn't belong for you as a person either. He says, avoid strong drink. It's not good to get caught up in drinking because it becomes something that deceives you. It becomes something that destroys you. There are things that don't fit if you're going to be a king. He says the person who drinks, they forget what they've decided. They forget what they've ruled. And in terms of a king, she says, not only will you forget, but you'll pervert justice. It's sad when you can turn on the television or turn on the news and you hear things that people have done when they were drunk. Lives have been lost because of too much drinking. Go out and cause an accident because they don't think that they're that bad off. And they don't respond well in a situation, and so they get into an accident. Or people get into fights because they're drunk. They think they're stronger and they don't think through what they're about to do. Well, here is a mother writing to her son. She says, as a king, these things do not fit your character. But what about us? They don't fit ours either. They are just as destructive on your life and my life. They will cause us to do things that can be harmful to ourselves or to others. So treat yourself like a king and avoid these things that bring destruction and harm to your life and the lives of others. Till next time in the Pastor Study, goodbye and may God bless.